Lomzy team, welcome to today's sewing tutorial. In today's sewing tutorial, I'll be sharing with you how to make this ruched sleeve. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so down below and hit the notification bell icon because we upload detailed sewing tutorials every week. Look at how gorgeous this is. Now grab your chair, relax and enjoy this tutorial. Let's dig in, guys. So in the previous video, I made how to sew an easy fitting dress, and in that video I said I was going to make this sleeve, this ruched sleeve for it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So what we will be working with is this fabric, this pattern paper. I'm doing this because my pen won't appear on my material, so that's why I'm using this paper. You actually can work straight on your fabric. So let me show you how you're going to fold your fabric. So all you need to do is, if this is your fabric, you fold it into 4. You fold in 1, and you fold again. And then you will now work on this place for your circumference and the length of your sleeve. I'm just using this fabric as sample. It's not how you're working. Remember, as you're working on it, this side that is open will be open like that. One side will be unfold. And so this is where you're going to be taking your circumference and the length of your sleeve. So this is how you're going to be folding it. And when you fold it like so, it's going to be like this on this paper. This is what you're going to be having. So on this paper, we'll be having something like this and a flare like that. So this is how it's going to be. So just imagine this edge as this place, and imagine this side as this place, the open side. Let me write there here. This is a fold, and this is not folded. This is unfold. But this side is folded. So let's start with our pattern. So for this, what we need is the circumference of the sleeve, then the length of the sleeve. And also, we also need how many layers we are going to, how many tiers we want to do. If you can see this very well, we have 3 tiers here. So we are going to be working on that to determine the measurement of the length of our sleeve. So first thing we have to do is get the circumference of the sleeve itself. This is the sleeve. So all you need to do is to measure the circumference. What we have here is 19. So by the time you fold this on the shoulder and on the sleeve, you will be having 18 inches. And so we are going to be dividing that 18 inches by 3.14 because this is a half flare. It's not a full flare. That's why we are dividing by 3.14. So the first thing we have is our round sleeve, which is 18. We divide that, we get our radius. The radius will now be 5.7, approximately 6 inches. So that's what number 1. Number 2 is the length of the sleeve. The length of the sleeve we are going to be working on is 8 inches. 8 inches. And we are going to be adding to the sleeves. We are going to be adding these tiers to the sleeve. We have how many tiers here? 1, 2, 3. So we are going to be adding that. So the first thing we have to determine is, because this tier is going to be on fold, let's assume this is our material. This is the sleeve. And this will be on fold. You know, this is going to be, our first tier will be like this. and another tier will be like that. Then the final one, the first one will be like this, the second one will be like this, and then we have the final one, which is on elasticated. So these are all the things that we have to put into consideration and know the length of the sleeve. We are going to be adding them. So assuming this is on fold like this, and the distance between here and here is 2 inches, that means what we have here is 4 inches, and we have here 4 inches, and we have another 4 inches. I hope you get me, which is 12. But the length of the sleeve is 8 inches. So let me make you understand this again. So this is the sleeve we're working on. Now we have gotten the measurement of the round sleeve, which is 18 inches, and we have gotten the circumference. After dividing it by 3.14, we got 5.7, of which we had to approximately make it 6 inches. So now the length of the sleeve from here to here is 8 inches, and we have that. Then we are going to be adding this, whatever we have here, we have here, we have here. We are going to be adding it to the length of the sleeve. So assuming this from here to here is 2 inches, it then means we are going to be adding 4 inches, another 4 inches, and another 4 inches for the last tier. So sleeve length plus 12, and we are going to be adding 3 inches plus 3 inches, because the last one, that is the elastic, this elastic, by the time you wear it, the person will fold it in and it will fall out. So that's why we're adding the 3 inches to this, and in all the sleeve length will now be 23. So we have to add 23 plus 6 will give us 29. So this is what we are going to be working on. And now you start here to measure 29 inches. 29 inches, you mark there, and you go around the circle. I know by now you should have known how to measure your circles. You measure round. So you measure round like so. You measure round like so to get your 29 inches. Remember, this is unfold and this is unfolded. So let me mark this and show you. So we have gotten the final length of our radius. The next thing we have to get is the circumference of our sleeve, which I told you is 6 inches. After we divided 18 by 3.14. So we got 5.7, approximately 6 inches. So we have to mark that there. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, guys, please go ahead and do so down below and hit the notification bell icon so that you'll be able to see our post anytime we post any new video. So this is the circumference. The next thing we are going to be doing now is that we are going to be determining the space between the tiers. This tier and the space. So we are going to be marking that here like so. So remember that we have added 4 inches for each of these tiers. And before any of the tier, there is a space in between the tiers. So we are going to be marking that like so. Each space this space we have 4 inches, this space we have 4 inches, and the tiers we have 4 inches on them. So we're going to be dividing that layers, and we're going to be marking this out on our fabric. So we have 4, 4, 4, and 4. So we're going to be taking this all the way around. This marking, we're going to be marking them on our fabric, because that will be our guide on how to sew our ruched sleeve. So I'm going to mark this all round on my fabric. You mark it with your tailor's chalk or disappearing pen, anything you feel like marking it with, anything that will show on your fabric. You go ahead and mark that. So we are going to be connecting all this, and we are going to be marking them on our fabric. So let me do that and show you. So I have marked it out. So the next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be pinning these tiers to make our ruche. So first thing you should remember is, there is a space here. That space here is this space here. This one is the ruche. Let me mark that. This is ruche. There is a space here. This is ruched. And this side has elastic. So what we're going to be doing now, assuming this fabric is this, and this is this, like so. What you're going to be doing now is you're going to be picking this line. Let me mark the line on this fabric so that you will understand what I'm saying. So assuming, okay, let me write this R. Then this is space, and this is space, right? So you're going to be on your fabric. You have already marked it on your fabric with your pen, disappearing pen, or your tailor's chalk. What you're going to be doing is that you're going to be picking this like so, and you match it there, and you're going to be pinning it. You pin it. Remember, there is a space here, so you leave this place and go here and pick this one on your fabric. So when you're done, you now add on your hemming, you add your elastic on this last space. So by the time you're done, this is what you will be having. Something like this, like so. Remember, I told you the length of the sleeve is 8 inches. By the time you take in this one, this will be the 8 inches of your sleeve. So this is how you're going to be doing it. So you go ahead and do this same thing to your sleeve, as in your fabric for the sleeve. So guys, also go ahead and follow me on social media at Lomzy Sews, both on Instagram and on Facebook. Thank you guys.